The best thing about Coachella is that it happens twice. So if you missed the first weekend, don't worry. Lady Gaga, Travis Scott, Charli XCX, and everyone else will return to the Colorado desert on Friday for a second dose of musical mayhem and punishing gusts of wind. Better yet, the opening weekend let us know who was worth watching: Lady Gaga, who we can safely avoid, Travis Scott, and who might be this year's breakout star, Benson Boone. With that in mind, here's a guide to this weekend's sets, and when you can watch them on Coachella's comprehensive YouTube livestream. Lady Gaga's elaborate stage performances have been known to collapse under the weight of their own ambition. Not this time. Her second visit to Coachella, after stepping in as a last-minute replacement for Beyoncé in 2017, was one of the greatest pop performances ever. 2 hours full of energy and presence and pounding synth hooks. Staged in a crumbling Gothic opera house, the 2-hour show depicted the star's inner angels and demons wrestling for her soul. During Poker Face, the two sides faced off in a deadly game of chess, while Perfect Celebrity, a song about her tabloid commodification in the 2000s, saw her buried in a shallow grave, singing to a skeleton. It was bold and audacious and over the top, in all the best ways, with celebratory, 9-minute performance of Bad Romance to cap it all off. Despite a career that's lasted 3 decades, Missy Elliott only staged her first ever tour last year. Luckily, tracks like Get Freak On, Lose Control, and Pass That Dutch still sound as fresh and futuristic now as they did first time around. And Missy's relative lack of stage experience was never apparent. She arrived on stage inside a giant car exoskeleton, like a hip-hop transformer, and sped through her set with pin-sharp choreography and boundless good humor. The only downside was that her set had to end after just 55 minutes. "I'm either going to faint or throw up," declared Lola Young near the start of her set last weekend. One of the two is about to happen. The British singer, whose song Messy has been embraced by fans worldwide, was battling sickness and heatstroke throughout her set. But she powered through, leading a mass sing-along to Messy, and debuting a new single called Spiders. With her health back on track, her second weekend performance should erase any bad memories from her debut. Although Travis Scott closed the main stage on Saturday, Green Day were technically the headliners, and the California band delivered a thrilling, cathartic set worthy of their billing. They plunged headfirst into a furious rendition of American Idiot, keeping up their recent tradition of changing the lyrics, so that frontman Billy Joe Armstrong sang, "I'm not part of the MAGA agenda." That aside, politics were kept to a minimum, as the group delivered a high-voltage blast of their greatest hits, from the bratty pop-punk of Basket Case to the more reflective Boulevard of Broken Dreams. It might have been the end of the weekend, but fans still had energy to spare for Post Malone's headline slot on Sunday night. He rewarded them with a laid-back set that repurposed some of his earlier pop/rap hits with the yeehaw twang of his recent album, F1 Trillion. It all worked surprisingly well, although the 8-piece band occasionally overpowered his voice, and some fans were disappointed by the lack of hip-hop beats, saying the show would have been better suited to Coachella's sister festival Stagecoach, which is where Post launched his country phase last year. Surprisingly, the set was devoid of special guests, leading to speculation that the 29-year-old was holding fire for Weekend 2. As someone who's recently collaborated with Taylor Swift, Beyoncé, and Dolly Parton, that could definitely be worth staying up for. In 2019, Blackpink made history by becoming the first Korean group to headline Coachella. This year, 2 of its members, Lisa and Jennie, were back with dazzling solo sets, before the band reconvenes for a stadium tour in the summer. Lisa was up first, on Friday night, with a slick, highly choreographed set that combined hard-edged rap cuts like Money and Lifestyle, with the softer sounds of Moonlit Floor and Dream.